Picture this. You're finally sitting down at your desk, ready to write something new for your blog. Something you've been meaning to do for what feels like forever. You make yourself a cup of coffee, settle in, open your favorite writing app, and then nothing. Your mind goes blank. Sounds familiar? If you're thinking, OMG yes, then you're in the right place. In this video, I will be sharing some simple yet effective ways to come up with post ideas for your interior design blog. And that's not all. I will also give you some tips on how to make your posts more engaging for your readers, plus how to use ChatGPT to help you write great content for your interior design business. Hey designer, welcome back to my channel that is all about how interior designers can use social media and content marketing to get new clients and grow their businesses. Before we start, here's a question. Do interior designers need a blog? You might be thinking, I've got enough on my plate already. Why should I bother with blogging? Honestly, I don't believe that every designer needs a blog on their website. But for some designers, it can be incredibly beneficial. For example, if you are a virtual designer offering e-design services to clients worldwide and rely on website traffic to generate client leads, a well-optimized blog post shared on Pinterest can be a great way to drive the traffic to your website. Or if you have an online shop selling home decor accessories. Again, if website traffic is key for you to attract customers, a blog can be a great tool for that. But it's not just about website traffic. A regularly updated blog can help you build trust with potential clients as you demonstrate your talent and designing skills. Plus, it can be a great way to grow your mailing list if you include a subscription option in your posts. So, to answer the question, do interior designers need a blog? Not every designer does, but for some, it can be a great promotional tool if you have the time and resources to put into writing, or if writing comes naturally to you. So, if that sounds like you, here are some tips on how to come up with ideas and topics for your blog. Checking out what your competitors are doing can be a great starting point. Look at what stands out in their blog posts, what topics catch your eye, and what might make you consider hiring them if you were searching for a designer. Use this research for inspiration, but don't just copy what they do. Instead, think about how you can add your own unique perspective. Try to relate it to your own experiences and projects, and show a bit of your personality in your posts. Your frequently asked questions can be an almost never-ending source of blog ideas. There's always something that people want to know, whether it's about your design process or specific design questions. By addressing these common questions in your blog posts, you are giving your readers exactly what they are looking for, rather than guessing what might be engaging. And by the way, this approach also works well for generating social media content, whether you are creating carousels on Instagram, static posts, reels, or even going live. Speaking of social media, you can also take a popular social media post that you've already shared and turn it into a blog post. Expand on the main topic, add more details, and include examples from your own portfolio. If a social media post has already been well received, that's a very good sign that this topic resonates with your audience. Similar to the FAQs, this makes it a great starting point compared to just guessing what might work. For instance, if you created a carousel or an informative reel, you can use the caption as a starting point and develop it into a more detailed blog post. If you need a bit of help, you can ask ChatGPT to help you expand on your idea and provide some additional pointers that you can adapt. I'll go into more detail about using ChatGPT a bit later, so stay tuned. Another quick but effective idea is to do a roundup of similar posts. This means collecting posts on a related theme and linking to them in your article. For example, if you have worked on several kitchen renovation projects, you could gather posts about these projects into a blog post highlighting your favorite kitchen features. A roundup like this serves two purposes. It's an easy way to create new content from what you already have, and they also offer readers an easy way to explore more of your work by clicking through the linked posts and reading them later. Knowing what to write is a great start, but it's just the beginning. To make sure that your blog posts attract potential clients instead of just being your thoughts on the paper, here are some key points to consider. There is no point in spending time writing blog posts if no one is reading them. And while optimizing for Google search can bring you some traffic, Pinterest is a great and a free tool to bring new viewers to your blog, even before Google notices it. So, when creating your posts, think about how they will look on Pinterest. Use high-resolution vertical images and design graphics in Canva that you can pin on Pinterest, directing people to your blog. Having a clear structure can help you keep people engaged from start to finish. It can be helpful to think of your blog post structure like an Instagram caption. Start with a catchy title that grabs attention, same as a caption hook would. Then provide valuable content throughout the post and include a call to action or a CTA to guide your readers on what to do next. Your CTA could invite your readers to book a free discovery call, subscribe to your newsletter, sign up for a free design class, or download a freebie. But compared to Instagram captions, you don't have to place your CTA just at the end of your post. Feel free to include CTAs throughout your post and even embed sign-up forms within the content, especially if your blog post is long. This way, you are giving your readers multiple opportunities to engage and do the follow-up action. Interior design is a highly visual industry, so a blog post with stunning images will logically be more appealing than one that is text-heavy with very few images. Photos from your own portfolio are ideal, but if you don't have them, you could consider using high-resolution stock photos from sites like Pexels, Unsplash, or even paid options like Shutterstock if you have a budget for that. But no matter where you get your images, always make sure they are high resolution and relevant to your blog post topic. And if you do use stock images, don't forget to include a disclaimer about where they are from and credit the source. Repurposing is one of my favorite topics in content marketing. I even have a whole video about repurposing social media content, and the principles there largely apply to blogging too. Chances are you can't spend all your time creating new content, so repurposing helps you get more mileage out of what you already have. It can also be the key to posting consistently on multiple platforms without needing a full-time marketing person on your team. So when planning and writing your blog posts, think about how they could be repurposed into social media content. This could include Pinterest graphics, short video scripts for TikTok or Reels, or even slides for Instagram carousels. ChatGPT can be a great tool for content creation, but it's still just a tool, and we're still a long way from it replacing a skilled writer. Now, that's great for content writers, but what if you don't have the budget to hire one? You can still do a pretty good job on your own, with a little help from ChatGPT. But instead of having ChatGPT write the entire blog post based on your brief, I find it more beneficial to use it for different steps of the writing process, with you overseeing and editing the final result. So, if I were in your shoes, here's how I would go about writing a post for your interior design blog using ChatGPT. First, I would ask ChatGPT to come up with a structure for a blog post on my chosen topic. Then I would take the points that I liked and ask ChatGPT to expand on them. I recommend doing this point by point, adding more detail and value with additional questions or prompts. After that, I would ask ChatGPT to edit or rewrite the text to optimize it for search. You can give it a list of keywords or ask it to generate relevant keywords and phrases for your blog post. I find it's better to handle SEO as a separate step, rather than asking ChatGPT to create an SEO-friendly post in the first place. Now, you might need to supervise each step and make edits along the way, but still, ChatGPT will handle most of the work, allowing you to produce a high-quality blog post in much less time. If you have your own tips for using ChatGPT in content creation, let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos. Alright, see you next time!